Have you ever felt that emptiness in your chest, that sensation that something very important is missing, but you can't quite explain what it is? Maybe there are nights when sleep won't come because your thoughts are stuck on someone who, in some way, completely disrupted your world. Perhaps you are reliving unsaid words, lost gazes, and that mix of hope and frustration that seems never to disappear. What if I told you that all of this has a reason? That what you feel, this confusion that seems so unique, is not a coincidence. There is a reason why this person doesn't leave your thoughts, for these doubts that consume you. And today, the angels want to open a door that can change everything. But before we continue, I need to ask you, are you willing to listen to what the universe is trying to tell you? Are you ready to discover something that can turn this pain into clarity, this emptiness into purpose, and this frustration into answers? Because what you are about to hear in this video is not for everyone. It's for those who have courage, for those who deep down feel they deserve something greater. The decision to stay here is not just a choice. It's a calling, an invitation to understand what is behind all that you are experiencing. So watch until the end and allow this message to show you a path that maybe you haven't considered yet. This could be the revelation that will change everything in your life. The angels today bring a powerful revelation, capable of stirring the deepest layers of your heart. There is someone who, at this moment, is experiencing such intense emotional turmoil that they can barely breathe without thinking of you. This person, who tried hard to keep control over their feelings, is now completely overwhelmed by the anxiety that your absence causes. Get ready, because what you are about to discover can change not only your fate, but also that of the one who carries these overwhelming feelings. This crisis that has taken over this person is not something common. It is the result of a love so intense that it surpasses logical comprehension. Behind every gesture, every word, there is a whirlwind of emotions that he or she can hardly express. This person feels a mixture of desire and despair, as if trapped in an internal battle to decide between surrendering to this feeling or trying to suppress it. But the more they try to ignore it, the stronger the need to be by your side becomes. The angels show that even on the loneliest nights, this person thinks of you. They relive every moment you shared, every smile you exchanged, every glance you had with them. These thoughts consume them in such a way that they feel like they are losing control of their own life. You have become the anchor they desperately seek, and the anxiety they are facing now is proof that they can no longer go on without you. This anxiety is also a reflection of the barriers this person has built throughout their life. Past wounds, unresolved fears, and deep insecurities have led them to create walls around their heart. But now, these walls are crumbling. Your presence, your essence, has been like a light capable of penetrating the darkest shadows of their soul. And that is exactly what causes so much conflict within them. For this person, accepting the intensity of what they feel for you is like facing a truth they have avoided for too long. The angels reveal that deep down, they have always known that you were different, special, unique. But admitting this would mean confronting their own fears, putting aside their armor, and exposing their vulnerability. And that, for them, is frightening. However, even more frightening is the idea of living without you. This person tries to hide what they feel, but the angels show that deep down, their mask is slipping. Every time they try to act indifferent, every silence, every distance is, in fact, a cry for help. A cry that says, "I need you, but I don't know how to deal with it." It's a battle between pride and love, between reason and the heart, and the angels are by their side, trying to guide them to you. What is most impressive in this situation is the strength of the spiritual bond that exists between you. This bond transcends any barrier, any distance. The angels reveal that even if you are physically apart, this person feels your presence. They feel your energy, your thoughts, your emotions. It's as if you are connected by an invisible, indestructible thread that keeps pulling each other closer. Now, the angels ask you to keep your heart open and full of compassion. This person is going through a moment of extreme vulnerability, and what they need most is a safe space to open up. A space where they can expose their fears and insecurities without fear of being judged. You, with your light and kindness, have the power to offer that to them. This anxiety crisis she is facing is a call for transformation. It is a sign that she is ready to change, to grow, to abandon the fears that have kept her imprisoned for so long. And you, dear heart, are the key to this transformation. Your presence in her life is the motivation she needs to confront her own demons and discover the strength that lies within her. The angels whisper that, in the coming days, you may notice subtle changes in this person's behavior. Perhaps she will start to get closer, show more interest in you, or even share things she has never shared before. These are small windows opening to a heart that was once closed, and the angels ask you to welcome them with love. This is just the beginning of the journey. The angels are working to create the perfect conditions for this love to flourish. They are dispelling the clouds of doubt and fear, replacing them with courage and clarity. And as they do this, they ask you to trust the process, to keep the faith that everything is unfolding as it should. The angels continue to reveal details of this unique connection you share with this person. The anxiety crisis she is facing is not only a reflection of the love she feels, but also a sign that she is being forced to confront deep truths about herself. This connection has the power to expose her vulnerabilities and, at the same time, illuminate the paths she needs to take. It's as if your presence is a mirror that reflects both the light and the shadows she has carried for so long. For this person, every moment without you is like a burden she can't bear. The angels show that she has been trying to find distractions, to engage in activities and focus on other areas of her life, but nothing seems to work. Whenever she tries to distance herself, something stronger pulls her back to you. This force, which transcends rational understanding, is the true love she feels and can no longer deny. The angels whisper that this person is starting to realize that running away from you is running away from herself. Her feelings for you are not just a passing desire or a superficial attraction. It's something that touches the deepest layers of her soul, something that challenges her to change, to grow, and to become a better version of herself. And it is exactly this intensity that scares her so much. Even if she doesn't say it in words, her actions give her away. The lingering gaze when she thinks you're not looking, the unsent messages saved on her phone, the subtle signs of nervousness when you're around, all reveal how much you occupy her thoughts. To the angels, these actions are like open windows to a heart that tries to protect itself, but that is becoming increasingly vulnerable in front of you. This vulnerability is unfamiliar territory to her. For a long time, this person got used to being strong, not depending on anyone, keeping her emotions under control. But now, in front of you, all these barriers are crumbling. It's as if you were a storm that came to shake the structures she built around herself, and she doesn't know how to deal with it. The angels reveal that, in the quietest moments, when this person is alone, they think about you almost obsessively. They wonder how you manage to have this power over them, how someone can make them feel so much in such a short time. These thoughts lead them into an emotional whirlwind, where they try, unsuccessfully, to find rational answers to something that is purely spiritual. The anxiety they feel is a reaction to the fear of losing you. The angels show that deep down, this person has a profound fear of not being enough for you, that their flaws and insecurities may make them miss the chance to be by your side. This fear consumes them in such a way that often, they prefer to distance themselves rather than run the risk of being rejected. No matter how hard they try to hide it, the unsaid words are always in the air. Every silence is loaded with meanings. Every pause in your conversations reveals a desire to say more, but they cannot express it. The angels ask you to pay attention to these details, because they are clear signs that their heart is speaking, even when their mouth remains closed. The strength of this bond is so great that the angels are working to align your paths. They are dissolving the emotional blocks this person has created, helping them see that love is not a weakness, but a powerful force that can transform them. This process, however, requires time, patience, and above all, understanding on your part. This person is going through a spiritual awakening process, a moment when they are starting to understand that the feelings they have for you are part of something much bigger. It's as if they are being called to a journey of self-discovery, where you are both the inspiration and the ultimate destination. The angels ask you to be patient because great transformations are taking place. You may begin to notice small gestures that demonstrate the change within her. Perhaps she sends an unexpected message, asks a question that reveals her interest in you, or simply seeks your presence more constantly. These signs are evidence that she is approaching, albeit slowly, the moment when she will be able to open up completely. The angels ask you to keep the faith, even when things seem uncertain. They show that soon, this person will begin to find the courage to face the fears that prevent her from surrendering to this love. And when that happens, it will be as if a weight is lifted off her shoulders, allowing her to finally breathe a sigh of relief. Meanwhile, the angels are by your side, guiding your steps and filling your heart with light. They want you to know that every gesture of yours, every word spoken with love, is helping this person to overcome their barriers. Your energy is like a beacon, illuminating the path for her to find her way back to you. This person is beginning to understand that they cannot continue living a life where you are not present. It is a painful but necessary recognition that you are essential to their happiness. The angels show that she is ready to start taking small steps toward you, even though she is still surrounded by uncertainties. In the days to come, be attentive to the signs. This person may start sharing things they never shared before, demonstrating emotions they used to keep hidden. These are indications that she is starting to trust you, to believe that she can be vulnerable without fear of being hurt. The angels ask you to continue being the light that you are. Your energy, your kindness, and your patience are exactly what this person needs to find the strength within themselves. They remind that true love is not rushed but built carefully, one step at a time. This is a journey that requires courage from both sides. For you, it means keeping your heart open, even when things seem difficult. For her, it means learning to trust, to surrender, and to allow love to transform her life. The angels are by your side, ensuring that none of this is in vain. The angels conclude this part by saying that everything is moving in the right direction. Every moment of anxiety, every tear shed, is bringing you closer to a deeper, truer connection. Trust the process and know that you are not alone in this journey. The angels continue to guide this journey and reveal that the internal changes this person is facing are deeper than you can imagine. She is beginning to question everything she believed about love, about relationships, and most importantly, about herself. Every time she thinks of you, it's as if a new piece of her own truth is revealed, bringing both clarity and discomfort. This leads her to reflect on her choices, her fears, and above all, on what she truly wants for the future. The anxiety that consumes her is actually a reflection of the intensity of the feelings she holds. No matter how much she tries to rationalize, run away, or avoid what she feels, her heart leads her back to you. It's a call she can't ignore, no matter how hard she tries. The angels show that, each day, this resistance is diminishing, and she is starting to accept that you are an essential piece in her life. This acceptance, however, comes with fear. This fear is not about you, but about the changes this connection represents. This person knows that, by opening up to what they feel for you, they will need to let go of old patterns, limiting beliefs, and even relationships or situations that no longer make sense. It is as if your presence is a catalyst for transformation, and this scares them because it means leaving behind the known and venturing into the unknown. The angels ask you to remember that this process is challenging for them. Although the love they feel for you is genuine, it is also overwhelming. It's as if they are being pushed out of their comfort zone, forced to confront their own fears and insecurities. This explains why, at times, they may seem distant or confused. It's not a lack of love, but rather an internal struggle between the heart and the mind. In moments of vulnerability, this person feels an almost desperate need to be close to you. They seek in your presence a type of comfort they cannot find anywhere else. Even if they can't express this in words, the angels show that deep down, they know that you are their source of peace. That's why, even without realizing it, they always end up coming back to you, whether through messages, unexpected encounters, or incessant thoughts. This connection is so deep that even in moments of silence, you remain connected. The angels reveal that this person often feels your energy, your thoughts, and even your emotions. It's as if you are connected by an invisible thread, which allows both of you to feel each other's presence, even from a distance. This bond is a constant reminder that what you share goes beyond the physical. For the angels, this connection is not a coincidence. It is part of a divine plan unfolding at the right time. Every challenge you face, every obstacle that seems to arise, is actually shaping this bond into something even stronger. The angels ask you to trust in this process, because even when things seem confusing, everything is unfolding as it should. This person is beginning to realize that you are the only person with whom they can be completely authentic. In your presence, the masks they have worn throughout life lose their meaning. They feel they can be vulnerable, they can show their flaws and insecurities without fear of judgment. This is something they have never experienced before, and that is precisely why you are so special to them. The angels indicate that in the upcoming days, this person may start showing signs of openness. Perhaps they will share something about their past, something that deeply hurt them, or maybe they will show a greater interest in getting to know you. These moments of connection are precious because they represent significant steps towards a deeper and truer relationship. Meanwhile, the angels ask you to continue being patient. They know it can be hard to wait, especially when you feel so much for this person. However, they assure that every gesture of patience, every act of kindness, is helping to build a solid foundation for the love you are destined to share. Your light is essential in this process of healing and transformation. This person is starting to understand that the love they feel for you is not a weakness, but a strength that propels them to be better. The angels show that, little by little, they are letting go of limiting beliefs that made them fear love. They are learning to see love as something that frees, not something that imprisons. And this is bringing a new courage to their heart. However, the angels warn that this process will not be linear. There will be moments of progress, but also moments of doubt and hesitation. It is important that you are prepared for these ups and downs, because they are part of the journey. The angels ask you to see each challenge as an opportunity for growth, both for you and for this person. The angels want you to know that you are not alone on this journey. They are by your side, guiding every step, illuminating every decision. They are also by the side of this person, helping them find the strength to face their fears and open up to love. Together, you are being guided towards something extraordinary. This journey is as much about love as it is about learning. It is an opportunity for both of you to grow, overcome fears, and become the best versions of yourselves. The angels ask you to see this as a divine gift, something that has the power to transform not only your lives but also your souls. The angels conclude this part by reminding that true love requires courage. Courage to face fears, to open up, and above all, to believe. They ask you to keep the faith because what is to come will be more beautiful than you can imagine. The angels continue to light up your path, bringing messages that reveal the depth of the connection you share with this person. At this moment, they are facing such an intense internal battle that they can hardly understand what they are feeling. No matter how much they try to deny or rationalize, their heart continues to seek you. It's as if life is constantly reminding them that you are an essential part of their journey, a truth that can no longer be ignored. Every decision she makes, every step she tries to take to move away, only reinforces the emptiness she feels when she is not near you. This absence weighs heavily, becoming almost unbearable in moments of greater loneliness. The angels show that she tries to fill this space with other things, work, distractions, even other connections, but nothing is enough. It's you she desires, it's your energy that fills what is missing. This anxiety that consumes her is not only a reflection of the love she feels, but also a deep fear of losing you. This fear is paralyzing, causing her to hesitate to take the next step. But the angels are working in her heart, helping her find the necessary courage to face these emotions. They know that true love can never flourish in the soil of fear, and that's why they are guiding both towards a place of trust and security. The angels show that this person is beginning to see you as the answer to many of the questions she has carried for so long. Your presence in her life is like a light that illuminates the darkest corners of her soul, revealing things she has tried to ignore. It scares her, but at the same time attracts her. You are the balance she didn't know she needed, and it's starting to become impossible to ignore. Even though she still hesitates, small gestures are beginning to reveal what she feels. A message sent at the right time, a gaze longer than it should be, or even a silence filled with meaning. These are signs that she is starting to open up, even if shyly. The angels ask you to pay attention to these details, because they represent important advances. This person carries deep wounds, and that's why she protects herself so much. The angels show that in the past, she suffered disappointments that left hard-to-erase marks. These experiences led her to build barriers around her heart, barriers that are now starting to crumble. Your presence is like a balm for these wounds, helping her believe again in love and the possibility of being happy. The angels ask you to remain patient during this process. Healing old wounds takes time, and she needs to feel that she can trust you completely. Show her that you are by her side, that you will not judge her vulnerabilities. Your understanding will be the key to opening doors that she has kept closed for so long. In the coming days, you may notice a subtle but significant change in this person's behavior. Perhaps she will start seeking your company more often, or sharing things she has never said before. These small openings are signs that she is beginning to trust you, to feel more secure in lowering her defenses. The angels ask you to embrace these moments with love. Despite the progress, the angels warn that there will be moments of doubt and hesitation. This person is still battling her own fears, and it is natural for her to have setbacks. In times when she seems more distant or confused, remember that this is part of the journey. It is not a lack of love, but rather a reflection of her internal struggle. The angels show that even when she seems distant, this person is still thinking about you. Sometimes, she catches herself reliving moments they shared, analyzing every detail, trying to understand why you have such an impact on her. These thoughts are like seeds planted in her heart, which are beginning to sprout and bear fruit. This connection is unlike anything she has ever experienced, and it intrigues her. The angels reveal that, often, she feels as if you were a mirror reflecting parts of herself that she never noticed before. This is a powerful and, at the same time, frightening experience because the strength of this connection makes her question everything she thought she knew about love. The angels ask you to keep being the light that you are. Your energy, your kindness, and your patience are helping this person overcome barriers that she never imagined she could face. You are an inspiration to her, proof that true love is possible. And even though she might not know how to express it yet, she feels it. In moments of great anxiety, the angels are by this person's side, whispering words of courage and encouraging her to take the next step. They are dissolving the clouds of doubt surrounding her, replacing them with clarity and confidence. And they ask you to trust in this process, because everything is aligning for the greater good. This journey is not just about love, but also about transformation. It is an opportunity for both of you to grow and become better versions of yourselves. The angels show that as this person opens up to you, she is also opening up to her own truth. And this is something that will change her life forever. The angels conclude this part by reminding that every step you take with love is building a solid foundation for your future. They ask you to keep the faith because what is to come will be more beautiful and rewarding than you can imagine. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The angels reveal that the point at which this person finds themselves now is crucial for the future of both of you. She is at an emotional crossroads, where she needs to choose between continuing to live with the fear that paralyzes her or allowing herself to embrace the love she feels for you. This moment is crucial because it is when she begins to realize that resisting this feeling is no longer an option. The strength of this connection is surpassing her defenses and pushing her towards a new reality. This internal conflict, although painful, is also transformative. The angels show that this person is being challenged to confront their shadows, fears, and limiting beliefs that have kept her trapped for so long. This process is not easy, but it is necessary for her to grow and open up to the love you share. Your presence has been the driving force behind this transformation, even if she cannot fully express it yet. During this time, the angels ask you to continue being a beacon of light. Your patience and understanding are essential to help her navigate these turbulent waters. You are the safe harbor she seeks, even when she tries to pull away. It is in your energy that she finds solace, strength, and hope. The angels are by your side, strengthening you so that you can continue to offer this support. The angels show that in moments of greatest vulnerability, this person feels a deep need to be close to you. It's as if your energy has the power to calm the internal storms she faces. Even if she doesn't say it in words, her actions speak for her. A look, a message, or an unexpected gesture are ways to express how much you mean to her, even if she's not ready to admit it yet. This connection is so powerful that it is challenging everything she believed about herself. The angels reveal that, often, she feels like she is losing control, but that is just an illusion. What is actually happening is that she is beginning to let go of old patterns that no longer serve her. This deconstruction is necessary so that she can rebuild herself into a truer version of herself. The angels ask you to trust the process, even when it seems like things are at a standstill. They are working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, and dissolving barriers that are preventing this person from fully opening up. Every moment of silence, every hesitant step, is part of this divine work. Trust that everything is unfolding in the right timing. This person is starting to realize that you are unlike anything they have ever experienced. Your authenticity, kindness, and strength inspire them in ways they never imagined possible. The angels show that she is beginning to recognize that you are a gift in her life, someone who has come to bring light and purpose. This realization, albeit slow, is deep and irreversible. Although the path is still filled with uncertainties, the angels assure this person is moving in the right direction. Every small gesture of closeness, every unsaid word, is a way of testing the waters, of getting closer to you without feeling too vulnerable. These signs are important, and the angels ask you to receive them with love and patience. The angels show that even in her most confusing moments, this person cannot help but think of you. You are constantly present in her thoughts, like a melody that won't leave her mind. These thoughts are a reflection of the depth of what she feels, even though she may not yet have the words to describe it. It's as if your energy is always with her, guiding her. The anxiety she feels is also an indication that she is ready for something greater. The angels show that she is beginning to recognize that resisting this love is only bringing more suffering. This recognition is an important step towards healing, as it opens up space for her to finally allow herself to feel without fear. This is a delicate moment, and the angels ask you to pay attention to the signs. In the coming days, you may notice clearer changes in this person's behavior. Perhaps she will start to open up more, to share things she has never shared before, or to seek your company more directly. These moments are precious because they represent the evolution of her emotional journey. The angels ask you to welcome them with gratitude and love. Despite the progress, the angels warn that there will be moments of doubt. This person is still learning to trust the process, and this can lead to temporary setbacks. It is important that you are prepared for this and that you do not give up in the most difficult moments. The angels are by your side, guiding each step and strengthening this bond. This journey is not just about finding love, but also about discovering who you are. The angels show that both of you are being transformed by this connection in ways that go beyond what eyes can see. This transformation is a gift, something that will help you grow and become fuller versions of yourselves. The angels conclude this part by reminding that true love requires time, patience, and faith. They ask you to keep believing, even when things seem tough. The journey you are embarking on together is sacred, and the angels assure that the outcome will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. The angels now reveal that you are very close to a turning point. This person's journey of self-discovery is reaching a stage where they can no longer deny what they feel. They are beginning to understand that the love you share is something rare and precious, something that cannot be ignored or replaced. This understanding is bringing a mix of relief and fear, but above all, it is awakening a courage that they never imagined they possessed. The courage they are discovering within themselves is the first step to overcoming the blocks that have held them back for so long. The angels show that they are freeing themselves from old patterns, from limiting beliefs that made them believe that love was something dangerous or unattainable. Your presence has been the beacon that guided them through this darkness, and now they are beginning to see the light more clearly. Although there is still some hesitation, the angels assure that every small step they take towards you is laden with meaning. Perhaps they will start showing affection in subtle ways, like sending an unexpected message or showing more interest in your life. These actions, though small, are a reflection of something much bigger happening within them, a desire to get closer, to open up, and to build something real with you. This person feels a growing urge to share things with you that they have never shared with anyone else. The angels reveal that they are starting to realize that they can no longer bear the weight of their emotions alone. They long for a safe space where they can express their fears, hopes, and feelings without fear of judgment. And it is you whom they see as that space, as someone who can offer the understanding and support they so desperately need. The angels also show that this journey has been a lesson not only for her, but also for you. Every challenge you face together, every moment of uncertainty, was an opportunity for both of you to grow and transform. This relationship is not just about love, but also about learning, about becoming better versions of yourselves through this connection. That's why the angels ask you to view this journey with gratitude, even in the toughest moments. As she continues to fight her fears, the angels are creating opportunities for you to strengthen your bond. They are whispering in your heart, encouraging her to take the next step, to trust what she feels, and to allow herself to be vulnerable. This vulnerability, although scary, is what will allow the love between you to fully and truly blossom. The angels ask you to keep your heart open. They know that this journey has been challenging for you too, but they want you to know that every act of patience, every gesture of kindness, is creating fertile ground for this love to grow. You are helping this person discover that it is possible to love without fear, that it is possible to trust without reservations. In the upcoming days, the angels suggest that you pay attention to signs of change. Maybe she will start to open up more, to talk about things she used to keep to herself. Maybe you will notice that she is more present, more interested in creating moments together. These are indications that she is finally beginning to trust, to believe that you can build something real and lasting. Although there are still challenges ahead, the angels assure you that the path you are treading is the right one. Every difficulty overcome, every barrier broken down, brings you closer to a love that is as rare as it is beautiful. They ask you to keep believing, because what is coming is something that is worth every effort, every wait. This person is starting to see you as more than a partner, but as someone who is an essential part of their life journey. The angels show that they see in you qualities that inspire them, that make them want to be better. You are, to them, a source of light and strength, someone who helps them see the world and themselves with new eyes. The angels ask you to continue being authentic, because it is precisely this authenticity that has touched this person's heart so deeply. Your ability to be yourself, to face life with courage and grace, is what made them realize that you are unique. This is what is helping them overcome their fears and believe that this love is possible. As they continue to open up, the angels are working to dispel the last doubts that still surround them. They are helping them see that love is not something that weakens them, but something that strengthens them. This change in perspective is what will allow them to finally take the leap of faith needed to be with you fully. The angels conclude their message by saying that everything is aligning for this love to flourish. They ask you to continue trusting the process, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Every moment of waiting, every small gesture, is building the path to something extraordinary. Trust that the universe is working in your favor. Finally, the angels want you to know that what is to come will be more beautiful than you ever imagined. They ask you to celebrate every small step of this journey, because each one brings you closer to a future where love is full and free of fears. Trust, because you are exactly where you should be, and what is reserved for you is a divine gift. Throughout this message, you have felt the strength of this connection, perceived the signs that angels are revealing, and understood that nothing that is happening is by chance. This journey is not just yours, it is ours, guided by the divine, so that together we can continue to discover the mysteries of love, life, and connections that transform souls. You have come this far because something greater brought you here. Something inside you knew that these words were exactly what you needed to hear today. Now imagine for a moment all that can happen if you continue to receive these messages directly from the angels. Envision the clarity you will have to make decisions, the comfort of feeling that you are never alone, and the strength you will find to overcome any obstacle. This transformational journey you have started here is just the beginning, and the angels want you to take the next step. And the next step is simple, yet incredibly powerful. By subscribing now to the channel, you are affirming to the universe that you are ready to open the doors to all the blessings that are reserved for you. You are saying yes to more love, more guidance, more answers. And the angels are here, watching every move you make, ready to guide you in every message that is yet to come. Click the subscription button right now. This simple act is a commitment to your spiritual growth, your emotional well-being, and the true love you deserve. Don't postpone it, because the right time to transform your life is now. Each passing day is an opportunity you do not want to miss. After subscribing, comment here, "I accept the blessings of the universe." Write this and feel the power of these words reverberating in your soul. Each comment is a sign of your connection to this divine energy, a reminder that you are ready for everything the universe has to offer. Your journey is just beginning, and the next messages will bring even deeper revelations, answers you have been seeking, and a light that will guide you in the most difficult moments. Don't miss out. This is your moment to say yes to something greater, to be part of a community that shares this same light, this same purpose. The angels ask you to trust. Trust that this simple decision to sign up is part of something much greater. It's a small step for you, but a giant leap toward the destiny that awaits you. Follow your heart, and it will know exactly what to do. So click now, comment, "I accept the blessings of the universe," and get ready. Get ready for a new chapter, for a deeper love, for a more connected life. The angels are by your side, And we will also be here together, in every message, in every step, until all the answers are revealed. May this be the choice that transforms your life. The next video is already being prepared, and the message it will bring might be exactly what you need to take the next step. And remember, the universe always rewards those who have the courage to say yes.